Hey everybody, this is Asher, and welcome to yet another stream of Remnants of the Precursors. We are the Silicoids, we are the Space Rocks, and it is the distant future, the year 12,532, and we're rock people. You know, there's some humans that are down here, and they've never really been, mean to us, but I think it's probably time that their borders are kind of in the way of us. And we have some trade agreements with them. In fact, they're probably the friendliest race of anybody that we've met so far. But it's time that I think we need to expand out and say that the humans are probably not going to be long for this world. They have 5 planets. Yeah, I appreciate that, Ray. That's true. There is... Oh, by actually clicking on the year. That's fun. Turn 119 for anyone who wants to know. I like the year, though. It's fun. It's fun flavor. One other thing that I do want to point out here since we're getting started is that the humans, obviously, they have a bunch of ships that are hanging out around here, but a lot of them are kind of tiny ships, and if we look at our tab here real quick, it does say that their fleet strength is stronger than ours, but ours is growing at an exponential pace right now. So I wonder, since I have a few more ships that are actually in development right now, if we look at our designs here, the Joker's the ship that we're talking about here. I have 6 of these in transit, 2 in orbit, more being built all the time. My goal is to overwhelm the humans. Now, another thing that was pointed out by multiple people here, we've kind of had a guess who in this series so far about who the Saccharins are, or the Sacra are. I was originally thinking, there's some other people that are originally thinking this was one of the Zilmi AI, which is going to be very difficult, very hard to go up. But see, right now our fleet strength's kind of rocketing up, whereas theirs is falling down. They may have scrapped a large design, that's true. They may have run into another race here if we look at their diplomacy. They've actually met Cylons that I don't think anyone else has met. The humans actually have some other different contacts as well. So it's possible the Sacra are dealing with some crap down here. But I don't think they're as big of a threat as I originally thought before. But I promised last time there would be fun to be had. And I think probably the best way to ensure that possibility is that we have 2 pretty large fleets right here. I'm going to go ahead and send one. Let's go ahead and, other than these fighters, in case you haven't seen too much of what combat looks like in Remnants of the Precursors, we're going to send it down to Halka. Now, this is great to have some development team here because you all can tell me a little bit about how this works. I, honestly, because this is a game that I hadn't played before, I wasn't exactly sure how taking over planets and following through with that work. My understanding from reading through it is that you actually have to bomb out and destroy the population at all the factories. So us Silicoids are actually really going scorched earth. There's none of this conquering garbage where we flip everything over and it becomes ours like wimpy little civilization games. So if my understanding's correct, then that means that eventually this planet's producing, our home planet is producing a giant battleship, which I didn't actually talk about. I just showed it here. It has a nuclear bomb, heavy laser, 3 Gatling lasers, and 2 shots of Hyper V rockets. It only has 14 available space left. Oh, you can also send troop transports to capture directly. See, that's good. So maybe I don't need to actually do the colony ship. The question that I have is the troop transports going to be something that I can send from a planet? Like if I go to Krylon here and I send a transport, if I send it down here, it is military units. All right. Well, then maybe we just bomb it and don't waste time building colony ships. Nice. All right, well, see, this is why it's good to have some more experienced hands on here. But since we are going through, starting with the save time again here, we do have some ships that are coming over here. We do have some big ships that are starting to be built over here. One thing that I'm going to really need to work on, especially now that I'm not as concerned about some of these areas here, is really trying to decide when do I want to push through the Terrans and when do I want to push through the Darlocks, because those are 2 of the original people that I'm going for here. And this barren planet's probably one of the few planets that's keeping the Galactic Council from forming, because my understanding is that they start up when all the planets are colonized. No, I agree with that. You want to... Controlling the airspace, just in general, a good idea. But I think we left it pretty well before, so let's go ahead and hit enter. We're going to see this pop up a lot. HLB Joker. And we have some new things going on with the planet here. It's reaching industrial maximum here. We need to grow you a little more. I still kind of work on defenses a little bit, but I think maybe we need to focus on growth here for just a minute. Yeah, that'll be fine, and then put the rest in reserves here. All right, spending adjustments for here. They've completed their 4 missile bases. Yeah, you all need to grow a little bit, and then we can... I'm just going to keep that as kind of a tech planet for now. And then you guys... You have 90 buildable factories. You're actually maxed out right now. Your defenses are trying to upgrade. We're building our little speed ships. That's fine from there. All right, so what's going to end up happening is that we have a big old boat that's coming over here. We have humans that are just kind of running around. We don't currently have any treaties. We don't have any war declarations with anybody right now. We actually have a Joker over here as well. I think I'm going to send all you guys over here at the same time. So this is pretty much going to be, I guess probably the best way to put this right now is that this is what we call in the business a timing push. We've just gone through some of our tech. We actually stole some really valuable tech from the Sacra in the last episode. Here's where the tech is right now if you're interested. And we're going to use this advantage that we have at this point to really, while we're ahead of the game at least a little bit as Silicoids, at least compared to our neighbors, just crush them. At least that's the goal. So let's go ahead and hit next year. We do have some spying activity again. They shut down one of our spy networks, and they got Battle Computers Mark III. That's cute. Shut down spy networks, and they confessed. Congratulations. We're going to have some more awards of the humans as we have another Joker that's coming up here. We can steal a technology from the Terrans. Might as well take Duralloy armor. Thanks. Increases the hit points of ships and transports. Personal combat armor is also enhanced, adding 5 to all ground attacks. And, our spies have managed to frame another race. Let's frame the Saccharins, because obviously they need to steal. Oh boy. There's a saying that on Tellus that war is inevitable, but we're learned long ago it's never come true. Shall we do a trade agreement for 250 billion credits per year? Okay, humans, I got some bad news for you. We're going to decline. In fact, humans, I'm going to close this for a second. I have a proposal for you. We're going to declare war. The Trimer is happy to show you why you shouldn't irritate a race with power dwarfs its own. You should learn from this lesson if you live to tell it. Yeah, well, hey, that's true. Mondor, they did say war is inevitable. Well, that's not wrong. Now, if we look at the status here, see, the Darlocks are just kind of sad. The Sacra, we are outgunning the crap out of them now. The Mershan we haven't seen. The Terrans are really the only people that have a fleet strength similar to us. But my ships are in really good places, and theirs are not. So we're going to just... It's going to be interesting because technically our ships can't fly over here until we take over these planets. Yeah, we need to check the military tab for the Terran real quick. They have... where's my ship numbers here? Somewhere. They have some small ships that we've seen. They have some warships that we've seen. They have some cruisers. Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna, I hate saying this. I'm just kind of staring at what does this say? But I'm looking down here instead of up here. So mostly medium size, some large size. They have defenses, ground troop bonus. I don't know if they can handle the jokes here. Alright, so we stole Durasteel alloy right before declaring war. So apparently that's fun. Yeah, Warp 1's pretty important, it turns out. So we're going to send these guys over here. And we have a population of 65 colonists, so... Yeah, right now... We're going to let them build up industry here. And here we go. At last our holy war begins. Command your fleet to rally the world that you control, and they shall bring swift death to our hated foe. Well, I'm already on that. We are currently sitting in a hackless space. Tellus is their other homeworld. Like I said, we got to take these over before we start to do other things. I half wonder, If it's looking like it's going to be a rout... Well, if I send population, I should probably send population from some of my frontline planets and replace it on the back line. That's probably fine. Maybe not the most ideal situation here. But, like, you guys... Okay, I do like you having defenses. I do like you building defenses. Just in case crap happens. Like, they're still sitting here with the dinosaur. I'm not going to overthink this at this point. We have a bunch of ships rallying. We have 3 jokers over here. So clearly they're getting sent over here as well. And I think I already checked this. They shut down one of our spy networks. And our spies report that they recently learned following unknown technology ion cannons. That would actually be pretty useful. But we're going to hit the next year button, and we have Joker and this. And we have ship combat. The moment we've been waiting for. So, 1 frigate. I got some news for you, little frigate. This is how the combat works here. We could actually do some stuff. We're gonna hit turn done, and then our Warp 1 laser missiles. This is what you all were talking about, just in terms of the Warp 2 being very important. I'm glad you all said that, because Warp 1 only being able to move 1 square at a time is slow. All right. Question is, do I guess we just move. And then we could always fire on them. There we go. Look! They're gone, and now they're destroyed. It was just the one thing. I could have bombed them, but here we go. We can bombard the Terran colony. Look at that beautiful, pristine Terran planet. Oh, that's nice. Okay, right-clicking. That is the secret feature. 9 down, 37 down. Oh, here's the Darlocks. I was wondering if this would come, because the Darlocks have been in some eternal war with the Terrans. It's good to see the others join the fight against the contemptible Terran. Let us work together to end this quickly so that we may resume pursuing much more important goals. Darlocks, I got some bad news for you, too. I'm honorable, but I'm not stupid. Let's see here. So Kimberl has completed its missile bases. So, like I said, we're going to keep that attack planet. I have a feeling that we're gonna do pretty good with this. So let's send the full 20 population here. And we're just gonna do this on the back end. And get you 20 population here. Oh, probably not send them from the rich world. I see what you're saying. Because Fulgore is pretty important. Let's see if we can clear transports. That's fine. See, I forget about little details like that, but that's why it's good. They're producing stuff here, so we can send population from over in this barren world. You know what? Opal seems fine. Kryl seems fine. Let's just send the troops from here, and that way we can send a few more. Yeah, I do still need to learn the fleet screen just a bit. This is probably going to crush this then, so let's go ahead and we can wait a turn or two before we do this, but we definitely need to send some reinforcements down here. But if we do the fleet screen, so if we do select all jokers, we could totally send all of them to over here. We could actually do selecting systems that are filtered by ultra rich, has a rally point, Stargate system sending transports. Okay, I'll work with that. I'll work with that in just a little bit here. Let's see. Oh. Now that's not the kind of interaction I expected here. All right. So if we go like this, so right-click, deselect all. We can do send transports. like down to here. Yeah, that works a lot better. Thank you for that. So see, there's some just interactions here. Like I never really know what to right click and never really know what to left click. So hopefully by the time we get there. And you can sync them to arrive on the same turn. Wow, I didn't even see that was an option. I just want to see that again. Send transports. Oh well, they're already doing it. So if we select down here, there we go, 8 years. Yeah, because we want all those all at once. Thank you for that, and hopefully that's really useful for anyone else that's watching, because there are there's the fleets. This is one of those screens that, like, I know it's really powerful, but anytime I'm just like in the middle of playing, I'm like, oh, can't think with my brain to make it through. So right now, Kinzith, they're not really massing troops, but they do have a lot of stuff going on. So let's put it this way. I'm not sleeping on what these guys are doing here. Probably we do need to have you grow one though, especially because that's eventually going to be up there, and then we can build some more ships, maybe out of ametrine. Same for here. In fact, you probably need to start rallying. Not that, although that's fine. Let's start rallying you down here, because I have a feeling that all of these ships are kind of moving up here. Especially since they're kind of going up here. I have a hunch that maybe there's going to be an attack of opportunity that's going on here. So, at war, the Terran Triumvirate shut down 2 of our spy networks. And now they've gotten control of barren environment. That's actually really important that they got that, because there's a irradiated planet there, toxic there. Well, there's some barren stuff that I want, but that kind of cuts out some of the advantage that I have as the Silicoids. Let's let this continue to tick down so we have more jokers. Obviously, 36 are orbiting or in transport to this colony. We're going to bombard, yes. And we'll be able to bombard some more when we get some more troops up here. So it's just pretty much going to be boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, wayo, copyright strike. Okay. Dura alloy armor. Can you offer me something tier 3 for it? No, not for that. Not for that. Not for somebody that I'm actually targeting next. Alright. So we'll let you finish your defenses. I guess technically we'll let you finish your defenses and regrow your population. Alright. So more spy stuff. Sakura and Terrans. Hey Jinx, hope you're doing good. Yeah, since your troops would then die on arrival with no colony. Interesting. I didn't realize the troops would actually die if you sent them there. 1 spy network, and then Terran shut down 1 spy network. So see, this is good, because I thought as the rock people I'd have to bomb them into oblivion. But apparently that's not the case. I just have to bomb them into submission. So how many friggin' turns? 9 years. Well, we'll have to live with that, so... Let's see if we can get just a little bit of growth back. Oh, we can get a lot of growth back. Alright. Like, our homeworld's doing real good stuff. So this is fine. Honestly, I could probably send... Since we're reinforcing like this, we could probably send 2 of you over here. Since this is where the bulk of their forces are, and it looks like... if I'm seeing this right, the Terrans are actually sending some cruisers after me. These cruisers and warships, though, the frigates, they're just kind of sticking around. So that's interesting. All right, well, obviously this train's not stopping now. We got 2 more jokers that are coming. We got some more bombing that's about to happen. So, oh no, they lost population again. And they're going to lose population again. And we're going to just steal control of barren environment because we can. We don't need it. No! No. No, no, no. You're in awe for a reason because you're going to get crushed. Darlocks, come on, man. It's like, we're honorable. Trade with us. No. See, the thing with such an expansionist race as the Silicoids is that I see these guys more as like buffers to stop me from going over here. But like once I get here, there are still going to be a few issues. Like I can colonize here and here, and technically that'll let me go up there. But there's still like there's still some kind of sizable gaps. Like I can't send a colony ship further out than 5 light years. So like we can't get here. Oh, yeah, no, we can't get there yet. And we have some space cats flying back over to the unexplored areas, so I don't know what that's all about. The Sacra, they still don't like us. That's fine. Get in line. I think we just go to next year. Because we have more transports. We have 4 Jokers over here. Let's send them over here. I think this is where they're going to be a little more needed. So I kind of like having my rally here from the back. And I'm starting to get a little concerned about Dinosaur over here. If they're really going to try to push back on this side. We'll see. So another Joker, another Speedy Speed. It's time for some ship combat, y'all. Look, 3 cruisers. What do we know about them? They have 150 hit points. They have nuclear bomb, lasers, nuclear bombs. Cool, so... Oh, okay. So this is what happens. When I left click, it just moves like that. If I do right click, the mouse just drags back over to here. Well, I didn't want to actually end the turn. I wanted to move there first. So, definitely messed that up. Alright. It's cool. Joker's just going to hang out in the back. Is this some kind of joke? It is, it turns out. Alright, so we're getting the drum wars here. So let's move, and I think it's time to fire some rockets. You can probably fire some rockets over here too. So I hope your missile defenses are doing good, dude. Like even our little fighters trying. Okay, so oh, did we actually? Okay, we didn't actually dodge. We took 2 damage. Can fire even more rockets. Fire even more rockets. And fire even more rockets. And our fighters down here like, I'm trying. That's a lot of missiles. Those cruisers are trying their best to hold up. Alright, fire all the things. How are they? Oh wow, their cruisers are actually pretty far down. Alright, so 2 cruisers down. Turn done. Fire all the things. Looks like you actually got a hit on me just a little bit. That's fine. Oh, the humans actually drew blood. They actually took out one of my ships. That's a problem. Now we will get revenge. Perhaps. Okay, so you're still coming for me. We still got 2 of you guys left. Alright. Okay, can we just knock them out real quick before we get kind of turned on here? Okay. That's how you fly into a bunch of rockets, by the way. It's a really good move. Okay, 1 cruiser left. It's at pretty high health. It doesn't seem like it has any more weapons, though. Or any more big lasers. Oh, I was wrong. So those speedy speeds are meant to go fast. But yeah, this is like the only thing that's really holding them up. It actually got taken down. Alright, so not a like big thing of tactical prowess, but those are 3 of the strongest human ships. And they did not do the job. Alright, so -10. We gotta start watching here. We bombed out all their factories. 35 population. Oh, the infinite expanse holds unknown dangers for all who choose to explore. So let us not add to them unless necessary. A non-aggression pact? No. Like, they've been begging so hard. It's like funny, the Darlocks had nothing to say to us, and now they're being our very best friends. Oh, they can draw blood from space rocks. That's true, Ale. But now that they've drawn blood, it's just now all about revenge. We have nothing good that's going to come of this now other than just sweet, sweet destruction. Meanwhile, the Darlock fleet over here is just pretty silly at this point. The humans still have 110 medium ships. Oh, they're absolutely worried. They're like, please, please no ouchie. Look, they actually increased their fleet strength a little bit. They're probably like, oh no, our opponent has decided to actually ramp up stuff. So the Terrans, we knocked down their fleet strength a little bit. Our population went down. That should just be from transport ships. We're keeping up pretty well with technology. And Darlocks have been caught trespassing. Well, that's not very nice. And they learned iridium fuel cells. Alright, well. We have been very unsuccessful stealing from them. But we could potentially try to get a tech that's maybe a little bit more valuable. Yeah, that's fine. Improved industrial tech. Because we're going to take over shit anyway. Let's have you just go ahead and build it for us. That's exactly it. Why win when you can win more? Scaling back ship production, I bet you should have enough to dismantle the Terran and Darlock. That's probably true. I still probably need to scrap the fighter stuff pretty soon. Let's take a look real quick. If we look at our designs here, we have 10 in transit, 6 being built, 9 in orbit. But what am I supposed to do if I'm not building spaceships? I'm going to have this place keep building. I'm going to have this place keep building. Because I kind of want to fortify the line down here. Azure, you can probably stop. We need tech from you. And Altharak, we'll let you finish that Joker and then put you on something else next turn. Alright, actually, okay. So we need to do like that. I think probably we can just go max growth at this point. Growth 14, that's actually not enough, but it's pretty close. Y'all are already doing industry refit, which is fine. The speedy speeds are okay. We really don't need defenses, though. Like, they're kind of low impact ships, but they're solid cannon fodder. You need population, though, because we kind of ditched that a little bit. All right, so cut down here. Push the buttons. There we go. We're gonna let you finish this. I'm gonna have you keep producing. And you're building up defenses right now. We really don't need that. Could always have you make population. I'm just gonna have you do tech. Because we haven't paid as much attention to tech. We kind of left it on the back burner right now. We always want to, since we have a bonus on the computer front, I don't mind bumping that up a little bit. Of all of these, which one's the least important? Weapons, we may want more weapons later. We do want to do propulsion. Planetology, that's actually... I kind of want to get past the death spores at some point. But that point's not going to be right now. So we'll cut planetology, put some more in computers. Construction's not super exciting other than passive bonuses. Okay. But yeah, maybe we can do a 2-for-1 this video. I'm not sure. Like, I can build up, take out all these people. And how far away are the transports here? These aren't too far away. 7 years, 5 years, 5 years. So we may end up taking this first. Which means then we can take on the Terran frigate armada. Friggin' heck. Alright. There's another Joker. There's another ship combat. Huh. Oh, you probably, like, finished a missile base or something. We're just gonna retreat, you guys. I don't know if that even just like sends back. Yep, we literally have missiles incoming. Alright. Okay. Wow, you hit us for 1 damage. Good job. Okay. Wow, you hit us for another damage. So what we need to do is to take out the missile base, I assume. So let's see if we can outrange these missiles here. So move here, and let's bomb it out. Okay, we can actually fire lasers at planets. I did not know that. Okay, are you actually going to hit the asteroid is another thing I want to know. Probably not. Okay, that's easy enough. So, anytime they build a missile base, they apparently get in a fight with us. That's nice. Another battle. A hostile Darlock fleets? Tell me more. No, I can imagine beam weapons would be less effective against planets here. Okay, so what do we have? They're firing a missile at us. They don't move very fast. Alright, so they apparently want us off what they call their turf. So we bombard here again. -8. Interesting. Okay, so asteroids don't actually block weapons. That makes sense. Technically, when you're flying out in space, the asteroids are really spread out and far apart. So 27. Fuel reserves allow a ship to move 6 light years away from colony planets. So that's going to increase our scouting range just a little bit. If I had the scouts to do it. Now, what I'm wondering here is that this place is fertile with 240 factories. I really think, as nice as this is going to be a better place to just keep passively building big ships. Just to build a death ball, and then we work on our other places so that they don't really have that same issue. Like over here, I'll let you finish up. And there's another planet that I was going to let finish up. I think it was this one that I forgot about. You all know I'm really bad about forgetting about stuff like that. So you're teching out, you're teching out, you're growing out and then going into reserves. Which maybe we do want some reserves here, but interesting. And I'm trying to read this all at once. So you can send troop transports from Ametrine. Okay. That is technically true. So that's a good population center at this point. Because if we look over here, it is in range of at least some of the stuff. Like if we do send transports to over here. Because this is a fertile planet, so we do want to be sending the people. And that means technically we can still grow a little bit. All right, so we'll let you kind of divide between that for just a bit. This is all fine. We've got some big scary stacks of ships. For sure. I'm trying to send you over there. Not as scary as maybe it could be, but scary enough. Alright, so more intelligence briefings times. Okay, Darlocks shut down a spy network. Cool. And do I have any scouts? This is a good time for this fleet screen. Deselect all. Select all. Scouts. Where's a scout? Got a scout here. Can we send a scout? Okay. I was about to say. Okay, this is getting a little bumpy here. All right, let's just do this the other way. Okay, so we got a bunch of tiny ships here. So one scout down here. Then we got another scout that's running away. So we can't actually deploy them yet. Got another scout up here that we cannot send over there. But we can send here. So that's exciting. No, I like the fleet screen for sending the troop transports, though. That was really nice to see. So, how many turns we got? Feels like the war of not taking very long is taking forever because I'm just busy hurrying up and waiting for all of this. But it's fine. We got another Joker being built. Get another space bombardment down by 19. I think it's probably time to stop bombarding Aldea. 29 here. We have 50 in orbit or transiting here. What do you think? Bomb it one more time? Probably bomb it one more time. It's not going to take out 29 people. Yep, there we go. Alright, we knew that you would aid us in this war, Ambassador. With the combined determination, not even the Terran can stand against us for long. So, population of 110, that's good. I guess we'll let that upgrade. Put a little bit in the reserve here. They completed one missile base. They're still growing. That's fine. You all are teching up, which is fine. Now, okay, so I can... Huh. Alright, we have 8 here, so yeah, I definitely don't need all of these now. Alright, so Boreal, this is the one with the really big fleet in orbit. So we're going to need a little more there. And you practically have nothing, so... See, I'm not used to things like getting techs in the middle of the war and then suddenly I can start leapfrogging things. I'm used to being like, okay, I can't colonize within a certain area. But yeah, they still have a space down here. So as long as we leave a little bit on the back line. We have 2 more Jokers over here. Which I could totally send over here, or I could just try to start a war in another place. Because that seems like the friendly thing to do. We actually have a full set of everything over here, so let's send it down here. Because right now you guys are not aggressive, although you have a bunch of tiny ships. And I really hope they're not suddenly like, we're honorable, but we're going to backstab you anyway because we're the computer. Alright, so you're going to keep growing and build a ship. You still got 2 years on building ship. Can we get it to 1 year? No. Alright. So, more spy reports, freespyreport.com. The Terrans shut down a spy network. Do I even care about spying on the Terrans anymore? Let's be honest here. What do the Terrans have? They have nothing that we don't have. At least the Darlocks have a few things we don't have. The Sacra, we probably need to start thinking about espionaging them again because they're getting a lot of techs. They're kind of getting ahead in the tech everything while we're busy pushing war here. So like if we look at the military here, they have 13 large ships. Their ships might be better teched out than we are, so I can't really lose sight of it here. I do wonder though if maybe, like my fleet strength is a lot stronger, and I'm going to have some more planets soon. I do wonder if it would be advantageous for me to invest some more credits into them or make a better trade agreement. Well, for now. Next year. That's gonna be a no. Well, wait, we actually cut the number of troops here, so that's gonna be a yes. So there you go, 4. This is going to be a no. Alright, so we can steal from the Sakura. Improved eco restoration eliminates 3 units of industrial waste. That's fun. Upgrading missile bases. So we're back to tech on you for now, I guess. I could throw a little bit in reserves, but I do have a pretty big like pile of money that I'm going to need to invest in these new places that I'm taking over. So yeah, I don't mind building up tech right now. Like before we were like doing a pittance of tech, so I've got some catching up to do. Let's see. So you guys are okay. You guys are okay. We're having super militaristic fun times right now, as we have these guys just squatting with scouts on places. So this is their big battle fleet, and this is like just a small detachment of ours. I love it. So we stole some stuff. They haven't come back for us yet. Like, if we just do a comparison here, maybe they aren't such big talk now that our fleet strength is so much bigger than theirs. Or maybe they're running into problems. Okay, battle time. 1 cruiser. All this, and you built 1 cruiser. Okay, out of range for the rocket, so we'll turn. Still out of range. There we go. Alright, so you're gonna have a good time. Okay, so look at that. All the damage. Firing all the things. How are y'all doing? 92. But there's still one of you left. You got a lot more missiles that you're about to eat. So how do we do here with the full barrage of stuff? They have shield class of 1. Missile defense of 1. So this should hit them pretty hard. Okay, 62 down to 43. That's not as good as I was hoping for, but it's not the worst. Did we actually lose one? Huh. No, we didn't. Okay, good. I was thinking the wrong planet. It's like, I thought this is the one with 6, but this is one where they just happened to build one on the planet with no factories. So 36 silicoids. We can do another bomb here. Take it down to 4. We cannot do another bomb here. Oh, right! The Silicoid and Terrans battle! So, right now, defender advantage, I guess. It's going to be really close. There we go. 3 silicoids remain. Look at those space rocks! That was like cutting it real close. I'm glad I did that extra bomb at the end. So, we win! Alright. That was way closer than I should have let it be. But now we have opened up the stars and other possibilities. So, population planet, let's go. Send transports over to here. Who else is our fertile planets here? Caribib. I don't think I want you producing a Joker anymore. Let's send you over here as well, and let's send probably 20. We're going to set you on max growth. You're going to start popping people out. Okay, that's true. Well, I'll save this for this one because we've got a few years coming. I just want to make sure if I need to remember I do have like, or I'm sorry, I can actually see like all this stuff, like what is my planets, how are they doing here? Let's actually go ahead and transfer some funds here, just to like give people some incentive here. And obviously, since this is our new place, we need to transfer a few more funds here. Probably not that many funds. But yeah, we still got a pretty good amount. So the internal security force shut down 1 spy network. The spies are confessed to ongoing stuff here. So the Terrans are now in trouble. And I really almost botched my first invasion. At war, no trade treaty. They lost a planet, they lost production. How do they... What? Maybe that doesn't update until next turn. Look at this. Capture colony. Guess what? That has a really bad diplomatic effect. Yeah, I guess that would be the case. Alright. Let's see if we can get Hakla as well. We got 3 more turns for it. Ship combat in an unexplored system. Let's find out more. Well. We, Oh, I guess technically this is, their planet here, so let's just move. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. I wonder if only sending 6 Jokers was enough. We'll find out soon. Because their warships have got 150, 2 missile defense, shield class, pretty high attack level, a bunch of lasers. So let's shoot some rockets. Let's shoot some rockets. So, see, I was going to focus a little bit more on the warships, but let's see here. They're frigates. 18 here. Alright. Alright. So, bombing out the planet missile base, seems like a pro move here. Alright, so let's fire some more rockets over here. So we got 99 frigates. Alright, let's get in better position here. So 79 nuclear bombs. So I love the little pepper spray animation here. It makes me kind of laugh. So they're out of rockets now. We only have 3 here. But we do have reinforcements coming. Alright, so more bombs. Then how are their warships doing? Their warships are holding up pretty well. Alright, I'll just park it here. So if we get up here and fire a support laser. So 1 or 2 more turns before I lose a Joker. So I'm guessing my suggestion, or your suggestion then, is that it's better to retreat out of the fight with the without losing the Joker. Would that be a correct assumption? Alright. So we're at 33. Alright, got some more frigates out of that. Alright. Alright. Probably time to retreat you guys then. Alright, we got 12 left. Good call, Modnar. Alright. So the good old-fashioned hit-and-run tactics. Oh my god, the HH laser missile's like, we're out of date. We're not up to spec. Bye. Alright, so the Terrans won. They lost their missile base. They lost some frigates. We lost a speedy speed. We are definitely not bombing you. Alright. So that's their big death stack. Our death stack is running back. We have 2 more Jokers that are in transit to here. That may not work out very well for them. These guys don't seem to be coming after us right now, but still. Looks like we're in a decent shape here. I really am curious, though. The military for the Darlocks. Are they actually... Okay, they're still building small and medium ships. I haven't seen any large ships yet. They just continue upgrading their stuff. And I'm trying to keep an eye on the border down here, but it looks like despite some posturing and some movement, they have... the lizard people have decided to settle to the west. Alright. Well, still fairly interesting stuff. I don't know if there's too much new to do here other than teching out. So I guess part of the thought on Remnants of the Precursors is that sometimes it's better just to take one engagement and then take multiple engagements and let yourself recover a bit, instead of just constantly like throwing yourself into an enemy fleet and taking unnecessary losses. Like 100 frigates versus even a tiny sliver of my fleet. Maybe not the greatest move of all time. So let's see. We got all these backups here. We got 3 jokers here. Should be okay. Let's go to the next turn. Another joker. Okay, ship combat and yet another unexplored system. Well, we know this is their homeworld. So we need to get over here ASAP. They're not currently in missile range. Alright. Now they are. Okay, let's try the magic Ray Fowler trick again. Right click to magically in-turn. Look, that frigate is gone. I didn't even get to bomb their planet. Oh, look! Space cats are coming. Alright, enter battle. How greedy do we want to get with the jokers? I think we get a little greedy. So I'm going to go for more of their medium ships here, since that seems to be the play. And do these have missile defenses? They do. They actually have fairly decent missile defense. So... okay, 1 frigate down. So we got 89 life right now. Alright, how are we doing? 67, so I can probably do a few more of these. Interesting those warships are not firing more missiles. Is there like some kind of recharge time for it? Maybe it's between turns. Okay, how am I doing here? 45. Probably got one more turn of this. So, oh, the warship only has lasers. Ah! That's a lot of lasers, but yes, only lasers. 33, I think I do have one more turn. Well, I don't have any missiles remaining. So, bye-bye. So they win, but they lost 10 more. Alright, so we have found a new star system. Our ships have scouted the system. Congratulations. Let's bomb it. Alright. No missile bases on your homeworld. Not smart. Okay, so that's a big note because we will destroy the planet. Apparently, space rocks don't like destroying planets. So Opal has a population of 30. You know, let's put you in tech for now. Every little bit counts on tech. Alright, so definitely first thing I need to do here, since this place is almost done, I am going to go ahead and reinforce here. Now these guys should all be retreating back over to here. So right now, big fat stack works pretty well, but we have a lot of ships that are just coming and going. But I think that's one of the really interesting aspects that I didn't quite appreciate for Remnants of the Precursors, is that which cut down by our shield -3. Thank you, or shield, yeah. If we look at the design one more time, that was one of the important techs that I stole from the Saccharins right before the fight here. But yeah, that's one of the really interesting things about combat in Remnants of the Precursors that I didn't entirely anticipate, is it's very deliberate. And you'd think there's other 4X games where it's very deliberate, but like here, but because you can retreat all the time, it does really let you just kind of, that's a people I haven't seen before. It really does just let you say, you know what, let me think about how I want to do this. Oh, that's exactly my plan, by the way, Modnar. I'm gonna, once I get everybody here together between these 4, these 2 that are sitting here, and these 8 that are running back, we're gonna crush the remainder of the Terrans here. The humans will be dead. We'll spread poisonous gases, poison their asses, and every other line from that great song. But yeah, I'm gonna, this is the screen, I'm gonna leave it on here. I'm gonna take a quick water break, quick stretch break, and I'll be right back with more Remnants of the Precursors. So if you're watching on Twitch, stick around, awesome. And Barrick, thank you for popping in, and thank you for watching the VOD later. Ale, cool to see you too. And Modnar, Fowler, anyone else who's in here. Jinx, I saw pop in a little earlier. Yeah, we'll do this again in just a minute. So splash screen up, red alert. See you in a minute.